What's up, y'all? This Vision. We here in the OkayPlayer Lounge, about to get with the tight beat challenge. All right, so we about to get into these names. Let's see what's coming. All right, so we got a gang of names. It's gonna be a good one. Okay. So come on, Raekwon with it. All right, so real gutter, drums, sloppy. Let's see what we do. All right, so I'm using Logic. I'm a producer that be on the go a lot. Also mix, engineer, do everything in between. So Logic's gonna be my go-to. Plus, you got all the sounds, easy to manipulate. Everything in the box here. Yeah, that's pretty Wu-Tangish right there. That's pretty Raekwon. It's dirty. It's called Trespass. Now I like this because the bells are really prominent. You got nice chord stabs. Yeah, this is hard. So as I listen to which part I might take, there you go. So I hear the bass in that, so I'm gonna actually try to build a bass out of it first. Just because it's easier for me to manipulate the bass hits, and it kind of gives you that groove of where you're going with it. The melody is gonna stay the same, but if I'm gonna grab the bass from the sample, I'm gonna go straight to another track. Bink. I'm gonna start carving out that bass. Simple EQ. That way I can shave off at least all the high end up to 200 hertz. I'm talking all the high end. If we're building bass from a sample, this is where I like to start. You know, just get rid of all the highs, and then just play around with the chop, like. Boom, boom, boom. See that? That's easy to manipulate. You can just bring that same chop with the highs. Even when I'm chopping, I bring like the real minuscule parts. I like to cut them up probably, a quarter bar, a 16th of a bar at a time, just so I can get a real nice groove and I can mix all those notes together so it can really sound like its own composition. We're going Raekwon. We gotta figure out these drums, right? So I'm gonna go back to this Quelly Chris. This sample pack is fire. I even go front. This FutureLabs pack. And let's listen to these drums. I heard these before. This knucklehead one. Hear that? That off snare is gonna get you the head bob. So let's pull that up. Boom. Let's see what I could really go with that. So when I cut up my drums or I'm making drums, I usually have it going already through an aux. That way I can make it sound as beefy as possible. EQ it all together. I like to bring it all the EQs together, but what really matters to me is that saturation. So I'll pull up like a magma tubes for waves, a nice, really dial it up so you can really feel that bottom end and how dirty you can get with the noise in the background of it. Then I'm gonna also, because we're making a kind of Raekwon beat, I'm gonna make sure these snares and kicks ain't really on the grid too much. Like we have a little bit off, so it's not on the grid. It doesn't sound robotic. We're gonna give you it kind of sloppy. I always forget to really name our region sometimes. So it kind of looks crazy, like a madman made this beat. There's some science to it. All right, so let's get into it. Because it's kind of like a groove, you can bob your head to it. You want movement in it. You want some type of movement. So I'm gonna go to some real good shakers, so it can be lively. All that's going to be running through the same type of aux channel, so it can be beefed up and really heard. You can hear each shaker kind of pronounce an individual added with these drums. And sometimes with my shakers, you know, I like to play them kind of on and then shift them off within the audio region. An alternate pattern within the shakers or whatever the hi-hat movements are. And it gives you a real good kind of like off swing. So now woo. And like I said, I like the sloppy drums sometimes when I'm cutting it up. So you can hear the little air, but it adds to the character of how that sample is too. Now, there's a nice little 4 bars, but I usually like to do a hook and a verse part. So this may be a nice little hook or verse part. Let's add some melody back in. And I like to throw little accents and snares in places. So this is why you may hear it with the snare. And I'll throw this in. That one little accent right there just changes the groove a lot. Just add the snare, the shakers with it. For variety, when I start to sequence it, this will probably be a nice little 4-bar sequence here. Not a lot of noise. Let the rapper do the rapping. Let the talker do the talking. So that's that. Let's listen to the total. It's going crazy. Boom, there we go. We just did the tight beat challenge. This really is one of them real MC spitter type of joints. You just real gritty, straight to the bare bones type of track. Drums and sample, that's all you need for this. So these are just some of the sounds that I like, you know, I chose especially for this challenge, just to get that real gritty. But you can go to OkayFutureLabs, link in the description, and get the ones that you like. Of course, the whole pack, able to get right now. Peace.